Hi, I'm Duncan and I'm the project manager of our BIM team. Our project was to complete the quantity takeoff and schedule simulation of an engineering office concept using BIM. As a project manager, I was responsible for ensuring the scope, quality and progress of the project were met. For a small project with not many divisions of work, my job was made much easier than the typical requirements of a project manager.
Hi, my name's James and I was a scheduler for this project, and it was my responsibility to create a schedule for each activity in the project. We had to estimate the duration of tasks in the simulator and fast track and crash some of the tasks to save time. As well as this, we added temporary features and estimated when they'd be needed and for what activities.
Hi, I'm Patrick Preston, quantity surveyor for the job. As quantity surveyor, it was my task to complete the quantity takeoff of the design and estimate the costs. Navis Work Manager was used for this.
Hey there, I'm Matthew and I was the senior scheduler for the BIM project. My role was shared with an intern called James. Now to me, BIM is basically a 3D model-based process that gives all the top dogs involved in a construction project the tools to efficiently plan, design, construct and manage a building or infrastructure project.
G'day, my name's Jack. I'm a quantity surveyor. To me, BIM means displaying a large amount of information in a simple yet sophisticated way so it's easily accessible for multiple people.
What does BIM mean to me? Well, BIM is a flexible tool. It's flexible towards the client as changes can be made quickly and the changes can be seen on the document for everyone to see. BIM is a great tool. You can throw ideas around very easily.
For me, BIM is combining traditional techniques of the construction process with modern software.
BIM allows architects, engineers and constructors to work together and give the problem solution to a client in a presentable way.
Within our group, each section worked as a unit and we communicated throughout, came back together in group meetings that we had regularly.
Except for the project manager, we each focused on a specific task and learnt it well, which means that collectively we were skilled at all areas of the BIM process.
As a group, we worked together very well. It definitely helped having a project manager that was an alpha male type, who was very dominant and someone you didn't want to disappoint.
How did your group collaborate on the assignment? Well, in all honesty, I put the team on my shoulders and carried them on.
Because everyone in the group was familiar with each other, communication between team members was pretty good.
Well, BIM is easy to learn and hard to master. It's quite quick to grasp the concepts used in BIM, but you can find yourself getting lost. It's very technical. I learned to use some valuable tools which can be used to quickly estimate the quantity of materials and costs of a large-scale building.
Although the process of learning the software took longer than actually completing the task did, other projects could now be done more quickly now that the process has been understood.
Our understanding of our own tasks and the links to the other tasks grew throughout the project. Overall rating 12 out of 17 and pairs well with 50-year-old tradie having codies on site.
Initially, I found the software pretty difficult to get my head around, which was actually a big surprise to me because computers and I tend to have a very special bond and we usually get along very well. Big shock.
The project was done on a small scale, but more components could be incorporated for a much larger or more complex project if need be.
In the future, as quantity surveyor, I'd love to harness the full potential of BIM and be able to make changes to add and subtract elements perfectly and quickly to meet the client's needs in a timely manner.
I feel that there's still heaps to learn as a project manager, especially in a much more complex project. But even in a task of this size, the basics are still covered pretty well.
After getting into the workforce, I feel that BIM could be something that would be very useful to all stakeholders involved in the design process. Now, at the end of this learning experience, I was able to conclude that if you're nice to BIM, BIM will be nice to you. And that's the type of relationship that anyone should be looking for with BIM.